Hey guys, so we're now up to video 6 in our Naverisk Getting Started series. In this video we're going to be looking at email integration, setting up rules to be able to capture information from certain email accounts. So for example, being able to capture backup information from emails being sent through from a backup software. So let's go ahead and click on our Settings tab, and within Settings we're going to scroll down and click on Email Integration. So what we're going to do first is under our top level client, we're actually going to set the email settings up. So the first box we got here is alert recipients. Now Naverisk can send alerts to a dedicated person or distribution group, enter their email addresses in a text box for these alerts to go through to these addresses or to this distribution group. The next box you'll see is a response email template. So this comes pre-packaged with Naverisk when you install it or as you enter our cloud services. In the response email template, enter support email acknowledge.template to have a non-client specific acknowledgement email sent out upon a client logging a support ticket with you guys. Now the last box we have here is a response email address. Now the response email address does not have to be the address of the existing mailbox at all. If an address is specified in the fields, then the acknowledgement email will appear to originate from this address. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and create a new email integration rule. The allow mail from domains addresses you saw me skip we'll come back to later. That's for subclients. So what we can do is we can give a rule name. So we're just going to call this test rule, but it could be, for example, for backup or for capturing antivirus. So you might want to put those names in there. We can give a rule description, put in the email address that we want to capture information from, and also add in information such as the pop host, the username and the password for the exchange. So just while I'm filling these out, you can see in the background I've got several rules already set up. So I've got my Zoho backups set up as a rule so that we can have those emails purged through to the Naverisk ticketing system. We can also, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually changing the port to 443 and enabling SSL, because you also have the ability to do that with the email integration rules. You can set a default SLA class, so you put support, and an SLA status as well. So as you start adding in rules, you can see that we have the green edit and delete buttons here, so you can always edit and change the rules if necessary, or you can delete them like I'm going to do with our test rule here since we don't need it. Another cool thing we can do with the rules that we've created, we click on the plus here, we can actually go and change or add pop hosts to the rule. So for example, if we have several different exchanges that are pulling in information from Zoho, I can add in different pop hosts. I can also add in keywords as well. So with keywords, Naverisk will be able to look for a specific keyword in an email from an account and create a ticket based off of the keyword. So now that we've set the rules the way we want them to be, let's choose a subclient and we'll set up the allow mail from domains addresses. So for my client Dagobal, I'm going to put their domain name in here. Now this will only need to be set up for subclients, not parent clients. This allows emails that get sent in by these subclients to be automatically mapped to the correct client when creating a ticket. The format of this will need to be the email domain without the @ symbol. So now that we have the domain name set for our client and the email rules set to capture information for Naverisk, we're going to save this, and the next step that we're going to look at is setting up the tray icon so clients can actually send emails in through the tray icon on their PC. So as you can see, I'm clicking on the tray icon, and I'm going to go and choose our top level client and start doing the setup, such as a branding name. So this is a name that's going to show up in the tray icon. We can add in a support contact and also URL information so that the client can actually go through to our website. So Naverisk also offers request routing options, so we can have tickets raised or have an email forwarded from the client's tray icon. So for example, we can put in here test@naverisk.com, which might be a distribution group for my technicians. We can also add in the support email acknowledge.template so that when the client sends information through the tray icon, they can get a bounce back email saying, yes, we've got your request, here's your job number. The other options we have here is the tray settings, so we can enable desktop shortcuts, enable screenshots, etc. With the icons, we can actually change the image itself that shows up on the client's tray. So let's save these settings we've just made. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to send through a support request from the tray icon. So let's go ahead and click on the little Naverisk icon that's there, and we can go and submit a support request. So let's go and click on that. So when this box appears, we'll be able to put in the subject line. So this subject line is going to be the title of the ticket. You can see that my email address is already there, so the technician knows to email me, and they'll be able to add in the body of the email as well. So I'm just going to copy and paste my subject to the body. We'll click on send. We'll get a notification pop up to say that Naverisk Demo 2 has received our notification. Now that we've sent our request through, let's go look at the actual ticket and what we can do here. So let's go and click on our ticketing tab, and let's go and find the ticket that I've just generated from the tray icon. There it is. We click on the plus button, we're able to open up the details of the ticket, or the basic details, and we can see that this is the one that's popped through from me. Let's click on email now, and send a response email back to the client that sent the information through the tray icon. We're just going to say in here that I've received the ticket, and then I'm going to click on send, and the email is going to go back through to our client so that they know that we've received their information. So once we click on send, we'll be able to see the notes in the ticket update to show that I sent an email back through to the client. So that's Naverisk's email integration in a nutshell. In the next video, we're going to be looking at time tracking and how we can do our billables and our billing through Naverisk. Thanks for watching.